Hertfordshire was one of the first local authorities to introduce integrated children's services back in 2001. Children's centres are at the heart of our programme of change and improvement in the outcomes for children and young people. I'd describe our children's centres as Every Child Matters in action. They involve a focus on early intervention and prevention with vulnerable children and families. They involve us working in partnership with other organisations to provide services that meet the needs of the local community. Our focus now is very much on improving outcomes for vulnerable children and families and targeting communities where we know there's particular disadvantage. Our philosophy in Hertfordshire is that children's centres are a network, not a building, and you can see a range of different organisations that provide different aspects of the programme.
Hertfordshire County Council started to develop its children's centres by thinking about where we wanted to be in 2010. We literally took a map of the county and divided it up into the communities. The expectation was that a community would serve about 800 0 to 5-year-olds. And we consulted very widely with a whole range of partners about whether or not we'd got the communities right and adjusted them accordingly. The concept of lead agencies was about identifying a range of partners to take forward children's centre developments in the local community across the statutory and private and voluntary and independent sector, organisations like YMCA, the borough councils and primary care trusts. Our aim was to build a partnership of the existing services in the local communities.
The YMCA was able to get involved with children's centres in Hertfordshire through the commissioning approach, which was very open and transparent. It's a good partnership because it's mutually supportive. We deliver the service, but we get a lot of support and help from the County Council. The YMCA is lead agency for 2 children's centres in Watford, and that allows us to provide a holistic service to children and young people in our area.
We've developed our children's centres to focus on the most deprived communities in Hertfordshire. For example, the Greenfield Centre in Waltham Cross and the Bedwell Centre in Stevenage are both located in areas of the most extreme disadvantage in the county, and where there's a need for us really to improve the outcomes for children and young people in those areas.
The Bedwell Children's Centre has given me support and friendship that I didn't have before. I've used the facilities of the parenting group and the creche for my daughter. Home Start's helped me. It's given me self-esteem, self-confidence, the ability to go back to college and provided friendship.
Right, so you're not actually...
Without Home Start, I would be in the same predicament I was last year. I was a single mother with no self-esteem or self-confidence.
I'm responsible for commissioning children and maternity services for the whole of Hertfordshire. We're involved in 3 main ways. Strategically, we're a key partner in the Hertfordshire Children's Trust partnership arrangements. We work very closely with children's schools and families in developing the operational ways that health can be delivered through all the children's centres across the county. And at local levels, such as here at Greenfield, we offer universal services such as health visiting and also more targeted services such as speech and language therapy.
The Greenfield Centre helps me immensely. I have a special needs son. We make great use of the sensory room, which my son absolutely loves. We've got a good outdoor play area, and we have specialised teachers here that are able to work with Sam.
Hertfordshire has a big ambition for its children's centres. We're looking beyond the immediate requirement to have 82 children's centres by 2010. In the long term, we want the centres to be sustainable, and we want them to be delivering a much better outcome for children and young people across the county.